Good morning. This is Pastor Jeff. It is Wednesday, July 12th, 2023. We're here for our daily lectionary readings. Our psalm reading once again is Psalm 131. Our Old Testament reading, we're staying in Jeremiah. This time we're backing up and going to Jeremiah 13, 1 through 11. And then our New Testament reading comes from the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verses 1 through 17. Once again, we're going to be remaining in the message. Let us listen in. Psalm 131. God, I'm not trying to rule the roost. I don't want to be king of the mountain. I haven't meddled where I have no business, or fantasized grandiose plans. I've kept my feet on the ground. I've cultivated a quiet heart, like a baby content in its mother's arm. My soul is a baby content. Wait, Israel, for God. Wait with hope. Hope now. Hope always. Old Testament reading is from Jeremiah 13, 1 through 11. God told me, go and buy yourself some linen shorts. Put them on and keep them on. Don't even take them off to wash them. So I bought the shorts as God directed and put them on. Then God told me, take the shorts that you bought and go straight to Perath and hide them there in a crack in the rock. So I did what God told me and hid them at Perath. Next, after quite a long time, God told me, go back to Perath and get the linen shorts I told you to hide there. So I went back to Perath and dug them out of the place where I had hidden them. The shorts by then had rotten and were worthless. God explained, this is the way that I am going to ruin the pride of Judah and the great pride of Jerusalem, a wicked bunch of people who won't obey me, who do not only do what they want to do, who chase after all kinds of no gods and worship them. They're going to turn out as rotten as these old shorts. Just as shorts clothe and protect, so I kept the whole family of Israel under my care, God's decree, so that everyone could see where they were my people, a people I could show off to the world and be proud of. But they refused to do a thing I said. Our New Testament reading comes from the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verses 1 through 17. Just before the Passover feast, Jesus knew that the time had come to leave the world, to go to the Father. Having loved his dear companions, he continued to love them right to the end. It was supper time. The devil by now had Judas, son of Simeon, the Iscariot, firmly in his grip, all set for the betrayal. Jesus knew that the Father had put him in complete charge of everything, that he came from God and was on his way back to God. So he got up from the supper table, set aside his robe, and put on his apron. Then he poured water into a basin and began to wash the feet of the disciples, drying them with his apron. When he got to Simon Peter, Peter said, Master, you wash my feet? And Jesus answered, you don't understand now what I'm doing, but it will be clear enough for you later. Peter persisted, you're not going to wash my feet, ever. Jesus said, if I don't wash you, you can't be part of what I'm doing. Master, said Peter, not only my feet then, wash my hands, wash my head. Jesus said, if you've had a bath in the morning, you only need your feet washed, and you're clean from head to toe. My concern, you understand, is holiness, not hygiene. So now you're clean, but not every one of you. He knew who was betraying him. That's why he said, not every one of you. After he had finished washing their feet, he took his robe, put it back on, and went back to his place at the table. Then he said, do you understand what I have done to you? You addressed me as teacher and master, and rightfully so. This is what I am. So if I, the master and the teacher, wash your feet, you must now wash each other's feet. I've laid down a pattern for you. What I've done, you do. I'm only pointing out the obvious. A servant is not ranked above his master. An employee doesn't give orders to the employer. If you understand what I'm telling you, act like it and live a blessed life. And here ends our readings for the day.